Hello, friends. How are you today? I'm sorry I'm so late. It's 12:08 this morning. I had the wonderful, wonderful blessing of getting into a beautiful session with one of my favorite clients. So today is our last installment in this series, the Ego Trip series. And what I wanted to speak about is this element of pride, this thing we call pride. So let's begin by analyzing and looking at the perspectives of pride. Right, pride is something where pride can be important. Right, it's really important for us to have pride. It's important for us to um, have pride when it comes from the element of self-confidence. There's two different kinds of pride. There's the pride that comes from everybody needing to pay attention to you. And there is the element of pride that comes from naturally expressing who you are and naturally expressing your own divine gifts and allowing yourself to be a part of them so that you can stand up and say, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I want to share. Hi, my love. How are you, Rebecca? And so what we're going to do today is we're going to take the opportunity to look within our lives and look at the two different kinds of pride. The pride that we have in our life. Where are you most prideful, or where are you lacking pride in your life? And look at how, there's a difference between the person who is standing up at the football game and with their hands up in the air and they've got that kind of pride and they're shoving it in everybody else's faces, as opposed to the kind of pride where we have an accomplishment and we share our accomplishment with the world. These are very different kinds of pride, right? So the element of pride that we want to tap into today is that element of self-confidence, of who you are and how you can become, and tap into that bigger and greater source of you, who you are. So I want us to go inward and think about a time and think about a situation in an area in our life where we're lacking confidence. Where are we lacking self-confidence? Hello, Amy. Thank you for joining. Think about where in our lives are we lacking confidence. I think there's 3 or 4 of you on right now. Let's get involved. If you feel compelled, I would like for you to share an area of your life that you feel like you're lacking self-confidence. An area that I'm feeling like I'm lacking self-confidence at the moment is in my physical expression in my body. Right? In my my ability to exercise. I feel really stuck right now when it comes to physical exercise. I know logically how great I will feel if I activate that Couch to 5K app and do something and go out there and be powerful and I'll feel so great. I did a class yesterday morning with my dear teacher, Sarah Yardeni, and it's just a simple body energy movement class in the morning. And it felt so good to move my body. It felt so good. Marika, hi, honey. Welcome. Marika says she wants confidence in being able to cope with life. That is a really honest and vulnerable expression, Marika. So what would it feel like? What would it feel like to us? What would it feel like to you, Marika, for you to have confidence in the way that you approach life and the way that you deal with life? I'm going to let you think about that and respond to it. And I'm going to continue what I was saying about what it would be like for me to get up and actually find pride within my body, being proud of my body. What will it take? I mean, let me be clear. It's not that I'm not proud of my body. I'm just not proud of the way that I'm expressing gratitude towards my body. I was doing this body energy work class yesterday, and it was only half an hour, and it was some really, really great movement. And I felt so good afterwards. And it wasn't that exhausting. And I thought, oh, Daniel, this is what you want to apply. But I'm feeling this, my own pride is really, really getting to me, And so beautiful. Rebecca, Rebecca shared appearance, and Marika confirmed, yes, we can relate to that as well, right? I guess that's a little bit of, well, I really don't think mine is really about appearance as so much as it is just like, I'm feeling really stuck in my body. I'm feeling like I'm not taking the actions that are needed, and I don't have pride in that, right? I know, like, think about it. Like for me, when I go to the gym and I'm at the gym and I commit to something, even after 1 week, like I walk out and I'm so proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for making the effort. I'm proud of myself for doing something that was hard. I'm proud of myself. And it's not something where I go out on the street and say, look, I just worked out all week. Oh my God, I'm amazing and I'm this and I'm not. It's an inner pride, and it's that inner pride that self-reflects. So now we're talking about action, right? Amazing. So Marika and Becky, tell me, what are the actions, Marika, if we were to transform this element and download this element of pride that you would have within yourself to be able to cope with life? What would that look like? What are some action things that we can do to see that related in our life? Rebecca, same for you. What action steps can you see that you can take to experience and know pride? Because we're going to do the downloads today, guys. We're going to do the downloads today. We're going to do the manifestations today. We're going to do it, but we have to take action, right? We have to take action, including myself. So what are the actions that we can do? What are the actions that we can create? What are some of those things that we can do? So, and it's not easy. It's not enough for me to sit here and tell you that the action that I'm going to take is I'm going to go outside and run. Because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Amy says, me too, Daniel. I keep postponing things and then regret it. Right, exactly, Amy. Excuse me. Procrastinating, right? This idea like, I want to do this, 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 and we don't. And then it manifests in our life as regret. And regret becomes something that comes into our energy, into our body, and blocks us entirely. So for me to honestly say that, oh my gosh, I'm going to take from this session and I'm going to go run out. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to go begin my Couch to 5K app. Or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I can't really honestly tell you that that's the truth. But what can I do now? What can we do now? What action can I take now? I'm going to tell you. It just came to me. And I hope that you guys can see this out too. Becky says going out and running with her kids more and creating exercise and great memories for all of us. That's wonderful. But that's in the future. What action can we do right now, Rebecca? Marika, what action can we do right now? What action can I do right now? So first action I'm going to do is I'm going to hold space for my body. And I don't feel pride in my body. I don't feel self-confidence in how I am showing up for my body. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my body to forgive me. I'm physically asking my body, I'm holding my body, and I'm physically asking my body to forgive me for abandoning it. Forgive me for not making it a priority. Forgive my body, forgive myself for treating my body like that. So that's what I can do right now. I can immediately inject this element of forgiveness. Injecting that element of forgiveness. Okay. Now what else can I do? What else can I do next? I have a series of meetings and sessions later in the day. I'm going to show up to those meetings and sessions humble, right? The opposite of pride is humility. I'm going to show up with humility. And as I show up and help everybody, you know, all of us that are here, I think every single one of you that's watching right now, all four of you, all of us are theta healers, right? And I think most of us probably see individual clients, and we see individual clients and we take care of people, whether we're taking care of them or taking care of ourselves. And sometimes the truth is that when we go and we're working with our clients, we have to show up in a way that makes us look like, you know, wow, I have my shit together. wow, this is what I do, and I'm here to help you and lead your life. But the truth is the humility is that as I work on you, I work on myself. The same goes for me. As I share with you, as I'm sharing with you guys, I'm sharing with myself. I'm physically working out what I need to do and how I need to do it in order to be able to humbly show up and say, this is who I am and this is what I want to create in the world. And I want to have that sense of pride, not only within my spiritual work, but also my physical work. So I put so much, there you go, there's something else. So where in our life do we have most a focus? Like Marika, I know you do so much spiritual work on yourself. You do so much spiritual work. You're one of the most divine spiritual individuals I know. So all of that, you must be proud in some way of your abilities. Marika, my friend Marika, who's with us today, is an incredible, incredible healer and an incredible intuitive, right? So how can you take that energy of that which you are proud of and apply it to what you conveyed of being able to cope with life? How can you be proud of how you cope with life? So those are the questions we want to ask ourselves. So let's see if we get any answers. Let's see if we get any clarity, and let's see what kind of magic we can create in today's meditation. Okay? So I'm actually going to move over here so that I have more of a foundation. I've been so busy today. I've been working in my bedroom. So I know it's a complete contrast from the beautiful pool I've been broadcasting from. So here we are. Let's just take a second to close our eyes. And so let's just take a second to go in and let's close our eyes and settle into let's settle into our solar plexus, because the solar plexus is the seat of our self-worth. And as we settle into our solar plexus, I want you to begin to witness that energy, just like the sun, strengthening and beaming from within. And as that energy strengthens from our core, you can feel it in your stomach, right? A lot of us who suffer from self-worth issues or self-confidence issues, we hold those issues in our stomach. We hold those issues in our stomach because we beat ourselves up instead of taking care of and nurturing ourselves. So as we hold that space in our stomach and in our solar plexus, let's forgive immediately. Let's forgive ourselves. Forgive ourselves, release ourselves from this obligation of having to figure everything out, having to fix everything, having to have regret, Amy, for not being more proactive and taking care of things and getting things done. Just forgive ourselves today. Okay? Right now begins a new moment, a new chapter, a new opportunity to change and choose. And so what I'd like for us to do is I'd like for us to begin to see this beautiful ball of energy in our solar plexus. Allow that ball of energy to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and expand out past our physical bodies and expand out into the room that we're in, into the town, into the state, finally the country. And as we expand out past there, we can begin to take in the entire globe and see ourselves in this globe, see our energy one with this whole earth. And now we can begin to imagine that our energy, our ball of light, extends past this globe out into space, through different planets and galaxies, intertwining and interweaving with all of those energies, pushing out past space, expanding into different layers of light, some light and some dark. Keep expanding out through there, further and further and further until you come to this beautiful golden light layer. This beautiful golden-like layer envelops you, caresses you, but you expand out. You expand out further past the golden-like layer to this beautiful jelly-like substance layer, which feels almost like liquid. And as you do so, as you expand out into this jelly-like substance layer, your energy just keeps growing and growing and growing until you come to this beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. Allow ourselves to transcend through the law of compassion into the seventh plane of all that is, the plane of creation. And we can feel this tingling sensation all over our body. And it's from this place I'm going to ask the Creator for some downloads to help support us in our journey of strengthening our solar plexus, strengthening our connection to ourself and our self-worth and our self-power. All you have to do is say yes to receive these downloads. Would you like to know what it feels like, and that you can have discernment, that you know how to have discernment between the egoic pride and the humble pride? Would you like to know what it feels like to be able to channel that energy of pride within your knowing, within every cell of your being? Would you like to know what it feels like to be able to own that which your gifts, own your gifts, and to be able to own them with pride, and then to be able to share them in a divine way with the world around us, and to share them in a way that is so loving and so compassionate. We don't have to yell and scream and make everybody look at us. We can just simply, by being us, welcome all this energy into our lives. Would you like to know what it feels like to have self-confidence in every single area of your life? Would you like to know what it feels like? Would you like to know the Creator's highest definition and perspective of self-confidence, and that it's safe for you to have self-confidence and to have the discernment between self-confidence and ego? Would you like that? Would you like to know what it feels like, that you know how to be in a position of authority or a position of leadership, and to exude pride from within with ease? If you'd like that, say yes. Something is coming up about competition. Competition perhaps with others, or competition with yourself. Feels like you may be in competition. So would you like to know the Creator's highest definition and perspective of competition? To me, the highest definition of competition is collaboration, right? Collaboration is the new competition. Collaboration allows for even more to happen, for even more to be inspired, for even more to grow and become greater than we ever knew and ever thought we were. So would you like to have the Creator's definition, understanding, and perspective of collaboration? Would you like to know how to collaborate while also being heard, and that it's safe for you to communicate your thoughts and opinions in collaboration without feeling like they will get squished? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like that you can forgive yourself for some shortcomings that you've had in other collaborations, and release yourself from them so that you can show up now in collaboration from a higher perspective, and that you can collaborate and expand and increase your capacity in every way imaginable? And in doing so, would you like to have the Creator's highest definition and perspective and understanding of communication? How to communicate that which you are proud of. How to communicate your light, your gifts, your talents with those you are collaborating with. If you would like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to walk away when something isn't working for you? Would you like to know what it feels like to let go of people, places, and situations that are not working for you? If you would like that, say yes. Would you like to know that by doing so, you know how to step into your own virtues and claiming that you're taking care of yourself, taking care of what it feels like, and that you know how to take care of yourself in those moments? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like to move forward from this place that you're in? To know how to allow the Creator and the universe to show you the areas of your life in which you can be proud, that you should be proud, that you deserve to be proud? Would you like that? Say yes. And would you like to be able to do all of these things while remaining grounded and present in your life? If you would like those, say yes. Would you like to know, the Creator's highest definition and understanding of having love and pride, and that they can go together? Unconditional love, having unconditional love infused into all of your elements of pride, everything that you do. So your pride becomes about love. Would you like to be proud of love? Would you like to know what it feels like to be proud of the love that you have in your life, and the proud of the love from the universe, proud of your love of the divine? If you would like those, say yes. And last but not least, would you like to know what it feels like to have unconditional love in your life, and that it's safe for you to have unconditional love in your life, and that you can be proud of the unconditional love that you have experienced and connected to, for you are the cause of that unconditional love. Light cannot share light without a vessel to receive it. By holding the vessel and holding the space, you are the space to receive unconditional love. And one more. Would you like to know that you have the ability to be able to start over without holding any regrets and resentments? If you'd like that, say yes. So they keep telling me to turn the page. Turn the page. There's a new chapter on the next page. Don't get caught up in trying to finish the last page of this chapter. If you didn't like this chapter the way it went, you just turn to the next chapter. The next chapter will be better. It'll advance you in your story. It'll take you further. Just skip the next one if you want. Creator doesn't judge you. Creator doesn't care. Creator just wants you to be in the flow of being able to understand and receive all that amazingness. If you would like that, say yes. Beautiful. And can we do this also while grounding you? Can we ground you in the present moment? Amazing. Now I'd like you to take your palms and rub them really, really fast together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And put your hands over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. And as you do so, you can feel that energy permeating into your soul as you open your eyes from this place. Feel all of that light coming through your eyes into your physical body. Hold your hands in prayer position. Hold your hands on your heart and your solar plexus. And say, I am strong. I am strong. I am strong. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate every single one of you, and I appreciate you for being here. As always, I look forward to next time. Next month, we'll have a new series that we're going to start. If you would like to learn any more about the classes that I offer, Rebecca's going to post a link to our link tree, which has all of the classes and all of the meditations that we're going to do on my website, theprovocativeIntuitive.com. And you can visit the website, or you can visit our link tree and to learn about any of our upcoming theta healing classes. Also our healing circles, and anything else that you would like to be a part of and aware of. We welcome you to help create and build and foster an amazing, bigger and brighter community for us all. Okay? Have an amazing day, my friends. I'm sending you all so much love. I love you all. Marika, thank you for joining us. Becky, thank you as always for everything you do. Amy, thank you so much. Also, last but not least, yeah, all good. No more. There's a lot of last but not least today. I recognize that. Okay, guys, have an amazing afternoon and an amazing week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.